arrived in Maryland, did you search for a support network?
Say that again.
Did you search for a support
Oh,
network?
so for the
When you
yes,
first get to a new place,
yeah,
it's hard to do it alone.
yes, exactly. The place when I started there, the people, the culture of my employees, they're very, very helpful. I'm comparing this from where I came, also New York. It's tougher to have to penetrate a support network in New York City. It's easier in Maryland. People are
Right.
very warmer. They're very down to earth. People are very helpful. It's just because it's the less hassle and bustle. People there just chill. They're very relaxed. They're not very stressed. That's one of the reasons why we chose Maryland. For a long-term decision for us, because the support system is important, as I said, and it's not hard to penetrate to have a support system. People are very warm, very helpful. When they know that you're there, you're a new person, they're going to be very helpful for you. I'm a traveling nurse. I am always new to different hospitals. I'm always new to the different places. And I can tell you, this is one place that I felt like I felt home in a couple of a month. The people there
Wow.
are very nice and very helpful. They will treat you like a family.
Well, how about the treatment of your family, your spouse and your kids? How did they settle in? What kind of support did they have whenever they arrived?
So my husband is not Filipino, so he's South American. So
Oh,
he actually enjoyed it more too, because now he get oriented, or he met a lot of friends that are non of his culture. Bolivians are very hard to find in America. so so I'm telling you that. He told me I was lucky to find him.
you're
So
like, you're
I
the
was
lucky one, man.
so so this is something that it was easy for him to take, because the support system, again, the people are warmer and welcoming to him. And I'm talking not because he found Bolivians. No, majority of his friends there that were very welcoming. One of his bosses were like Indian, Mediterranean, as I said, very non-Filipino, non-Bolivian, but they're very welcoming to us as well.
And what type of community support systems are there? Are there any sort of organizations that you think that nurses who are moving to Maryland should reach out to in order to have that support?
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of events. When you talk about events, cultural events, there's a lot especially in DC. So you will have all those your Latino festivals. You will have your Filipino festival. You have your Japanese celebrations in there. So you will always find like those communities in there. Before it was harder to find those support system, but now because of Facebook and social media, if you go to Facebook and you join like a certain group that says there, for me, Filipinos in Maryland, there's actually a Facebook group there. Let's say volleyball group in Maryland, which I also joined before in New York. So I joined a social group, so New York volleyball players. So then I just joined in. So I went in there and I meet a lot of people who play volleyball. So I've never met them in my whole life, but we all have one in common, which is volleyball, and
And
eventually became friends with it. So there's a lot of which is a good thing now. It's not hard to adjust compared to 10 years ago, when there was no Facebook yet, there was no way of social media. Now, use those tools. Those are very helpful tools. Find something that you like, and then you find that in that Maryland, let's say Maryland hobby for cars, something like that. So
mhm.
so there's a lot of social connection that you can make in there outside your own personal network. You can use that tool, and if you have something very common, it's easy to help to find them.
And also you were talking about volleyball. There are a
Yeah.
lot of pro sports teams
Yes.
in Maryland as well. So you have the Baltimore Ravens. They actually
Yes.
won the Super Bowl a few
Before.
years ago. Yeah, they
Yeah.
actually won the Super Bowl. And so there are lots of pro sports events that you can go to. And there's nothing more, I think, that brings people together. And it's so interesting. And so one of our sports. You
Yes.
know, like you were saying with volleyball, we don't know anything about each other, but high five. we're playing
Yes.
volleyball and we're on the same team, and
Yep.
that's a great way to also meet other people, and there are people from all over the world.